Today's subject is Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the US Secretary of Health and Human Services and possibly the least healthy person in our government. Well, the reason he got into the news is that this Thursday he was summoned to do a Senate hearing. But why? Is it because he talks like he has a chicken stuffed down his throat? No, actually. It's because his anti-vaccine rhetoric and his casual firing of the CDC director have raised some eyebrows. And here's how that hearing went.
You're making things up to scare people, and it's a lie.
With respect, I do not think I'm the one making
you. Are you a trustworthy person? And we should have waited for an answer then. Let's move on.
I don't even know what you're talking about. You're talking gibberish.
Yes, I am not talking gibberish, and I am a completely healthy person. Now, as refreshing as it might seem to hear two politicians arguing and interrupting each other once again, it is important to note that he have tried to spread some misinformation during this hearing. For example, he claims that he doesn't know how many lives COVID vaccines have saved when WHO research have already proved that COVID vaccines were effective. Also, he said there's no statistics on how many people died when data is widely available, which is around 1.2 million Americans. But perhaps the most ridiculous interaction between him and the senator is this.
Anybody can get the booster.
I'm sorry?
Anybody can get it, Senator.
Anybody. So you're saying that is now the official rule of HHS. Anybody is eligible to get a booster by just walking into the pharmacy.
It's not recommended for healthy people.
No. If you don't recommend, then the consequence of that in many states is that you can't walk into a pharmacy and get one. It means insurance companies don't have to cover the $200 or so cost.
Okay, there are a few things to unpack there. First of all, it is not true that anybody can get a booster shot. The rule of thumb is that it is only available for seniors or younger people who have severe conditions. And secondly, what does he mean when he says it's available but not recommended? Like, you're the government. If you don't recommend something, shouldn't you make it unavailable? Can you cut grapes in half and put them in a microwave and microwave them to create plasma? Yes, that is an available option. But is it recommended? Possibly not. If you don't recommend something, it's probably bad, so you should make that unavailable, right? Now, if you're wondering after this that if Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is even qualified for his job, rest assured you're not the only one, because Senator Bernie Sanders have the same question.
COVID vaccine and vaccines in general are safe and effective. You are casting doubt on that. Who are the organizations that are agreeing with you and casting aspersions on vaccines?
The primary advisors are Marty McCary, Jay Bhattacharya, Dr. Oz.
You know, at that point, I feel like he was just naming all the doctors he can think of. Dr. Oz, Dr. Pepper, Dr. Seuss. Wait, is that cereal toucan a doctor? But here's what I think, okay? Politicians should base their claims on actual science and accepting them instead of denying them. And this is why RFK Jr. is not a trustworthy person. If we can fire him, that would be awesome. But if we don't, that's also okay, but it's not recommended.